Hi everyone, we're Cognitive Game. I'm Tom, an MN student in computer engineering.
My name is Justin. I'm a student from ECE as well. So we're working on this project with Dr. Kassman. He's specialized in the depression and depression treatment. And according to Dr. Kassman's research, it is recognized that the best predictor for the depression treatment is the cognitive ability measurement. So our app is basically a depression treatment predictor. So it's a role-play game that helps doctors to predict that whether the treatment on the depression patients will be successful or not. So when people are suffering cognitive issues, they have difficulties in learning and memorizing new things. This is called the cognitive impairment. And this is the first thing we're measuring through our app. And we are also measuring the playing behaviors because we want to know that how the players are motivated to take the risks in the game. So next part is our demo. Imagine both of us are psychiatrists. Hi Tom, how are you doing?
Recently I encountered a problem that some of my depression patients deny to take the paper memory test, and I'm trying to find a way to figure that out.
Okay, so here's a role-play game that's embedded all the paper tasks we usually use for the patients in this game.
Really?
Do you want to try?
Sure. Okay, really beautiful interface. Who's the man in the middle?
So just click him. So this is a brief introduction of the background story. So basically you are lost in a forest and only the guard can take you out of here. And the guard lost 3 rubies. So your mission in the game is to find the 3 lost rubies for the guard and then he will take you out of here. Also in the game you also have the chance to get some extra gold. So let's start.
Okay, cool. So I've already found the first box. I will approach it.
So each time you approach box you will have 2 choices, easy or hard. You will get the ruby anyways, but if you choose the hard one, you also get the chance to get some extra gold. Let's choose the hard one this time.
Sure. Oh, it's the DSST.
So DSST stands for Digital Symbol Substitution Test. It's a popular test for test the memory and learning abilities. So you are given a list of randomly generated number and the symbol pairs. And under each of the number, you need to select the correct symbols. And a standard test time is 90 seconds, but for the test in this game, we have 10 seconds time limit. You need to do it as fast as possible.
Okay, sure. The first is for, this is a hard test. This is
Nice.
9 and 8 is star. Oops, time's up.
Time is up, you only get 4 correct. So my suggestion is that for next treasure box, you select the easy one.
Sure, I'll do that. Oh, this time is 2 back tasks.
Yeah, for 2 back tests is also another test for testing the patient's memory abilities. So basically you are given a list of randomly generated numbers and each of the number will show it one by one. You need to identify if the current number displayed is the same as the number that shows 2 backs before. Both your accuracy and speed are measured in this test, and also all the numbers are randomly generated, but we're also guaranteeing that in each of the question set we have 3 true answers and 7 false answers.
Get it? So the first number is 2, next is 9, and 4 different from 2, so this is wrong. 9, which is same as 9, so this is correct. And following the same procedure, this is wrong, and this is wrong, and this is wrong, and this is wrong, and this is wrong. This is correct, and this is correct as well. And this is wrong. Okay.
Okay, so you spent 18 seconds on this test and you did all of them correct. Okay, a friendly reminder, you can find the last treasure box on the top of the map.
Okay, is there any interesting test inside it?
Yeah, so the last memory test we have in this game is the visual memory test. So basically you need to memorize the order of the randomly generated icons and identify them on the next page.
Okay, so here we go. So the correct answer is B, I think. Yeah,
You did correct.
Oh, I've
So
already
right now you got
guessed
all the 3 rubies and you can see from the bottom of the screen. Let's go find the guard and get out of here.
Okay, here, it's here.
Okay, So that's the end page, and you can, if you wanna see how you did all of the tasks, you can click start here. You can find all the information regards to the tasks you did.
Oh, that's a fantastic functionality. I will definitely take this application to my depression patients.
Okay, so that's part 4 of demo, and Tom will talk about our software structure for next part.
Thank you, Xian. So there are two main bases in our software structure. The first one is libGDX, the game framework, and all the animations are done by libGDX. And another is Android Activity. The instruction, test, and result pages are all done by Android Activities. And Android Activities and the libGDX are connected by the box selection event. And on top of that is our scoring system. As you might see in the game, besides rubies, I also get some gold. So if you choose an easy question, you will get 5 gold anyways. But if you choose a hard question and you do it pretty well, you will get 10. But if you fail, you will get nothing. That's how we measure the patient's motivation to take risks. So there are 3 main things that we will do differently if we do this project again. We will design an integrated storyline that links the game and test parts more tightly, and we will focus more on the game user interface part at the very beginning. And we will also try to use Unity as game engine instead of libGDX. And for future work, to further develop this application, we will complete the storyline with several different game map and levels. And we will also, more game elements will be added to enhance the user experience. And finally, we will send the plain statistics to server for doctors' remote access. So that's all for our presentation. Thank you very much.
Good. So nicely done game, and I think you've done a good job of integrating the game with the tests.
Okay.
Because it's not obvious how to do that actually. That's in your future work, but I think it works as best as it was presented to you. So I think you've done really well. Question? Oh yeah, why would you switch to Unity from libGDX? Why are you saying
the reason is like the Unity is actually more user friendly, and it's kind of more straightforward. You can like manipulate the character models and all the like graphic things in a user interface, which is more like user friendly. I believe GDX is also good, but yeah, because the time limitation here for the project, so we didn't choose the Unity. But I think libGDX is also good, but we will try some new things if we.
You just tried. Had you ever done either of them before?
Yeah, we didn't do either of them.
So you didn't really know how good it was. I see. Any comments, questions, suggestions?
Really well done game. And
Okay.
so 2 presentations back, I remember you mentioned the anxiety levels need to be kept stable for the user.
Yes.
And although designing a game, there's a very thin line to not tamper with the anxiety of the user, and you did that very well for all the challenges. But except one point by which I found the very first challenge, there was some time limit which you had to answer within.
Yes. So for standard DSSC test, the time limit is either 2 minutes or 90 seconds. But for the demo purpose in this game, we set the time limit to be 10 seconds.
Oh.
Yeah. So within that time limit, the users need to finish that question as fast as possible. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
So in that test, you only completed 4 answers before you ran out of time, and then the game reported that you got 4 correct and 0 wrong. Now I would have chosen to grade unanswered questions as wrong, but you didn't. So why did you choose to do that?
Sir, can you repeat?
So you only completed 4 out of 10 questions,
Yes, I only completed 4.
and the game responds that you got 4 correct and 0 wrong.
Yes.
Where I would have made a decision to say that unanswered questions, those 6 ones that you never answered, would be considered wrong.
Oh, so actually the number of the questions is always like much more than you can finish in that time limit. So we always set more questions there, like Like if we set like 10, like the max you can get maybe like 8 or 7. So that's more the number you can finish in like 10 seconds.
Okay, so the number that you get correctly is a metric, and also the number that you complete at all is also another metric? Is that-
Yes, if I like select something is wrong, it will show up. If like I did two wrong, it will show like two wrong.
Any other comments, suggestions? Great, well done.
Thank you.